This is 9 White Kites from my CD, 9 White Kites. And this piece was actually inspired by this tuning, which is a C-sharp minor suspended tuning. So the individual strings are tuned this way. C-sharp, that's the 6th string, G-sharp, E, F-sharp, B, and then D-sharp. It gives you a nice sounding chord that I really like. So let me start explaining the first section. The song starts with harmonics, and I play those harmonics applying, the rule of the right hand, where I use thumb, thumb, thumb on the 6th, 5th, and 4th, index on the 3rd, middle on the 2nd, and ring on the 1st string. It's not always like that throughout the song, but in general I use that approach. So the first section of harmonics starts this way. Now when I played that 6th string on the 12 harmonic, you want to sustain that over what will happen later. So from the very beginning is so that's the section from 1 to 6. So then we have the next section. Now the melody here, interestingly enough, is on the 5th string. So the melody is basically this. That's your melody, and it's all played with the index finger. So that's the melody. Now when you combine the bass and the chords, that's what you get. So basically the melody in the very beginning is intertwined with the bass and the chords, but instead of being typically on the 1st and 2nd string, here your melody is on the 5th string. So when you play this passage, you want to really think about your index as the source of the melody. It's called melodic index finger. So anyway, I'll play that passage again. So then we move to measure 11. And again, here your melody is on the 4th string and is played with the index. So it's an interesting exercise as far as the brain goes, because again the melody is in the mid-range, not on the treble as it usually is in guitar music. But that's an interesting passage right there on measure 15. Very dissonant. So that passage from measure 11, actually measure 12, and then you go back to the very beginning. This glissato on measure 19 is done with the middle finger. So starting from measure 16, and then the melody now switches from the 5th and 4th string to the 2nd string. And now we're talking about measure 20 and 21, which is the next section that I will explore with you.